How's it going, all you beautiful hunters? You ever want to use all the damned souls and the vengeful spirits of the monsters and, well, villagers you have just slaughtered in Bloodborne? You need this little item here. It's called the Executioner's Glove. It's one of the secret treasures hidden in Canehurst. So if you don't know how to get Canehurst, I'll post a video on how to unlock Canehurst. Sure, probably within the next week or so to show you how to get there. Um, Executioner Glove is a slow-ish, kind of neat item. Fires out 3 homing little skulls of the vengeful spirits of the past. And I'm going to show you today how and where to get it. So first up is we're going to read through a couple of the usages, the location of it, and go through the description. So the Executioner Glove. Gloves. I always want to say glove. It's one glove. The gloves of an executioner from a faraway land, passed from executioner father to executioner son. These gloves can be used to summon wrathful spirits of the past by smearing them with blood. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, gotta love, slaughter somebody, take a little bit of their blood, and then whip out a glove and watch their spirit just get sicked on an enemy. Makes it kind of funny. It's said that nobles found immeasurable delight in the dances of these vengeful spirits. That makes sense for Canehurst. They're vile bloods, so yeah, makes sense. This hunter tool summons vengeful spirits in the form of 3 homing skulls that deal arcane damage to their target. The executioner gloves do have an S scaling and arcane, have a 20 arcane requirement, and only uses 3 quicksilver bullets. So on a standard run, you'd have 6 shots with this thing. Not much, but if all 3 homing skulls hit, you do a decent little bit of damage. They are found in a secret location in the library of Canehurst Castle. I'll show you how to get there. They're also in the same room as the Night set, one of the coolest sets in pretty much most people's opinion in all of Bloodborne. So the notes for the Executioner Gloves are as follows. Martyr Ligarius uses various forms of this tool. He has a single skull explosion, a huge lion skull barrage, and I believe he actually has a homing attack as well. I beat Martyr Ligarius down quickly every time, so I never get to see all of his attacks. Sorry guys, it's a little late. Quicksilver bullet usage can be heavily compensated with blood bullets for continuous casting. Yes, blood bullets give you 5, this uses 3, so it's a kind of trade-off with your blood vials. It's very effective against opponents who are vulnerable to arcane damage. Pretty much everything in the game. There's not much that's strong against arcane. And be useful against fast opponents since they are homing. If you want to really make use of this tool, it is worth it to put your arcane all the way up to 50 to maximize its damage. Capable of staggering, mostly humanoid-sized enemies. It can stagger the DLC boss Orphan of Cause. There are, I believe, a couple of videos out there showing how you can actually stun lock him with the Executioner Gloves, go in, hit him a bunch of times, dodge out, stun him, get in, do damage, and pretty much whittle him completely away. The red glow is the same as the Ligarius will. Again, apologies guys, it's late. The glow of the Executioner Gloves is the same glow as the Ligarius will. Presumably, the wrathful spirits from the past it summons are the spirits of vile bloods that previous executioners have killed, given the description of the Ligarius will. Since the Executioner Gloves are said to come from a faraway land, it's possible the executioners have slaughtered more than just vile bloods, essentially anyone they considered heretics. In this case, the spirits would also be those victims as well as the slain vile bloods, because pretty much all vile bloods are gone. Given the item description, it's more likely that Executioner Gloves are not connected with the Healing Church Executioners, but instead a specific Canehurst item. The description tells us nobles delighted in the dancing spirits, making it more likely that the gloves belong to a hired executioner of Canehurst The spirits were those put to death by the nobles. So the big executioners you see around, probably not going to be who would have used the executioner gloves, and probably not the healing church either. More than likely it was just a hired mercenary or a hired executioner that the Vile Bloods had killed people, sucked their vengeful spirits into the gloves, and then forced them to dance for entertainment. Let's go check out this item in-game, and then we're going to show you where to get it. So, here we have the executioner gloves in-game. As you can see, description is as read. Don't pay attention to my levels, they're vastly grinded to Jesus. But if we go down to the executioner gloves, we will see that it is a S scaling with a 20 arcane requirement. Only 3 quicksilver bullets, unlimited to use. You don't have to worry about this item ever breaking. Alright, let's get on to Canehurst Castle. Ignore the dead doll down there. Forgotten Castle, Canehurst. This is a secret area. You can miss it quite easily, actually. I missed it the first time I played through the game. It's weird how easy it is to miss it with so many good items in the area. And again, I will show how to get to Canehurst. In order to get to Canehurst, you actually do have to defeat 2 specific bosses, which is Vicar Amelia and the Witches of Hemlock. So once you arrive here, goes down there at the carriage is where you arrive. Come up to the lantern. Canehurst Castle is on the left. Watch out for these bloodsuckers. They can really mess you up if they gang in on you. They've messed me up a time or 2. So I am actually just gonna blitz right past them because I don't want to deal with them at all. Alright, once we get into Canehurst Castle, the bound widows will not attack you as long as you don't pick up any items on the floor except that chest in the corner. You can pick that up. Go up here, we're going to turn left. And you'll get used to the crying. Now, these are bound widows as well, but they're the spirit versions. They will attack you if you get close enough to them. But we just want to go right on around them. Didn't think she would actually hit me there. But that's alright. They don't do much damage until they actually gang up on you. You're going to go up, continue straight onto this staircase. Watch out for the gargoyle. He flies down. Also one here on the left. See him sitting there? He jumps out at you. Whatever, just run right past him. This one you might want to actually kill, just because, yeah, he can be a bit of a pain. Especially if, you get out here, you get a little confused as to where you're going. If he comes up behind you, he can really mess you up. Alright, and we're going to come into this area. You basically, if you're not interested in much of the lore here, you just want to blitz through here. So we're going to go to the right, run around, watch out for the guy on the stairs trying to spear you. Go up steps. Then we want to find the window on the other side of this ledge. So you can actually see it right there. It's got the window pane knocked out of it. Again, they're going to keep blowing darts at you. Walk out onto the ledge, onto the gargoyle, drop down to this ledge, onto this ledge, and finally onto the floor. And the gargoyle flies down. Come into this room. In this chest is the executioner gloves. And if we just turn around, go straight across the room. How did you hit me there? Take out the bound widow. The knight set is actually in this chest as well. And we're going to show off Executioner Gloves in here because, again, it's a really cool item. It does a decent little chunk of damage, 105 per skull. Like, if we stand back, yeah, it does a decent little chunk. 315, not bad at all. Let's go ahead and grab a couple more Quicksilver bullets. And the homing, I have found, only works really when you target somebody. So like here, they'll home in, hit her. Get a couple more Quicksilver bullets back. Again, it's not going to be one of those end-all be-all weapons, but it is quite useful. Bugger off, I'm trying to show off a friggin' item. So, I mean, it's not one of those items that you absolutely have to have to play through the game. But you do have to have it if you want the platinum. Yeah, these screamers are a pain. So, that's gonna be it for this episode of how and where to find anything that leads to the platinum of Bloodborne. So, until next time, guys, I'm Hunter. This is the Platinum Hunter channel. If y'all like what y'all see, hit the thumbs up button. If you hated it and think it's just a waste of time, hit the thumbs down. But as always, remember to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so that you know when I throw up another video like this. But, hope you enjoy, guys. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Later.